Distance, rate, and time problems. The motion problems on the previous pages dealt with one moving object. Now we'll examine how to solve problems with two moving objects. Let's look at this problem. Two trains leave the station at the same time. One train travels north at 90 miles per hour, while the other train travels south at 60 miles per hour. How much time will it take the trains to be 450 miles apart? So the total distance is 450 miles between the 2 points. They start over here. One train is traveling at 90 miles per hour, and the other train is traveling 60 miles per hour. And so the question is, how much time will it take for them to be 450 miles apart? So let's look at this formula. Distance equals rate times time. And so what we want to find out is time. So let's divide each side by r, by the rate. And this will cancel out. So t equals distance over rate. And so they're traveling distance here, both of them are traveling 150 miles. So t equals, and the total distance is 450 miles. And the two trains are traveling 90 and 60 miles per hour. So we combine them, they're traveling at 150 miles per hour, so it's 150. And 150 divides into 450, t equals 3, and remember this is miles per hour, so it's 3 hours. So we'll take these two trains traveling, one at 90 miles per hour, one at 60 miles per hour, which will be equivalent to 150 miles per hour. It will take them 3 hours to be 450 miles apart. Let's look at another problem. The distance between Springfield and Wallaceville is 275 miles. One car leaves Springfield towards Wallaceville and travels 60 miles an hour. The other car leaves Wallaceville towards Springfield and travels 50 miles per hour. How long will it take the two cars to meet each other? And so what we have here then is the total distance is 275 miles. One car starts here and travels 60 miles an hour. The other car is traveling this way and is going 50 miles an hour. And the question is, how long will it take the two cars to meet each other? And so let's put the formula. Distance equals rate times time. And again, how long will it take the two cars to meet each other? That's time. So we want to isolate the time. Divide each side by r. So t equals distance over r, the rate. And the total distance is 275 miles. And the rate of these two cars, if we combine them together, 60 plus 50, they are traveling together since they're going to meet each other. They're traveling 110 miles per hour. 110. So let's go to the calculator. 275 by 110 equals, so time equals 2.5. Since this is 110 miles per hour, so it's 2.5 hours. So these two cars traveling, one at 60 and one at 50 miles per hour, the total time it will take them is 2.5 hours. You never know when you can use formulas like these. Let's go flying and examine this problem. This crop dusting plane averages 8 miles per gallon. It flew for 1 hour and 45 minutes at the average speed of 120 miles per hour. How far did the plane fly, and how many gallons of fuel did it use? The crop dusting plane gets 8 miles per gallon. It flew 1 hour and 45 minutes, and the average speed of 120 miles an hour. Now the question is, how many miles did the plane fly, and how many gallons of fuel did it use? So there's two questions. How many miles did the plane fly, and how many gallons of fuel did it use? So let's do the first one. How many miles did the plane fly? So that's distance equals rate times time. Distance equals, that's what we want to find out, how many miles did the plane fly? So the rate is as 120 miles per hour times the time. Now we got a problem with the time because we have, notice it's miles per hour, but we have the time in 1 hour and 45 minutes. So 1 hour and 45 minutes, and the 45 minutes then, we have to change that into an hour. And we can divide each side by 15. We'll do it the long way, then we'll use the calculator, equals. That'd be 3 over 4. We could do the same thing in the calculator. 45 divided by 60 equals 0.75. And 3/4 equals 0.75. We really want the decimal equivalency anyway, so it's 1.75 hours. Now we can put that in our formula over here, 1.75, and now it's a simple, just a multiplication problem. So let's clear the calculator. 120 times 1.75 equals, so it's the distance equals 210 miles. So the crop dusting plane flying 1 hour and 45 minutes, averaging 120 miles an hour, it covered the distance of 210 miles. Now we have another problem. And how many gallons of fuel did it use? And all we have to do now, if it averages 8 miles per gallon, we just divide that number by 8 equals, it's 26.25 gallons. So the crop dusting plane flying for 1 3/4 hours consumed 26.25 or 26 1/4 gallons during that flight.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workbook. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.